What's good, folks? Ruds here. We're going to continue the badger exploration tonight with this. This is a Romera 24mm Manchurian in a Declaration Grooming, formerly L&L Grooming black hat handle. We're going to focus on the knot alone tonight, not the handle itself. I think Declaration's brush turning skills are pretty widely known excuse me, here in the community. Romera is a Spanish artisan, and you can buy knots direct. I'll put a link below to their knot section, and I think this one retails at about $50 US once converted from euro, shipped. They also make custom brushes, as well as they do stock some brushes in a standard lineup for handle turning. It should be noted that, based on my research, there are mixed reviews regarding the quality of these knots. Some people love them, some people think they got a bad batch. And also the shipping time can be several months, and customer service and communication is somewhat spotty. So just be aware that throughout the review that mixed reviews, and my opinion on this is not the final opinion, so do your research if you plan to purchase. So the three brushes I'll be comparing this to, or knots I'll be comparing this to, I should say, are the Declaration B2, the Elite Razor 26mm Manchurian, as well as the Stirling 26mm two-band finest. The Romera has less backbone, noticeably less backbone than the Declaration B2. Slightly less backbone, in my opinion, than the Elite Razor, and is just on par with the Stirling 26mm two-band finest in terms of density. The backbone itself is noticeably less than the B2, which is to be expected because of the density. It's less than the Elite Razor as well, but not by as wide a margin, and it's slightly less backbone than the Stirling offering. The brush itself does not hog the lather, if you will, which as a novice creates a nice easy learning curve for me to be able to lather the soap without having to squeeze the brush or really work hard to obtain the lather from the as it travels down the knot. Alright, in terms of feeling the face, this knot feels good. It's not as luxurious feeling as the Declaration B2, and maybe slightly less luxurious feeling than the Elite Razor, but pretty close. And it's slightly more luxurious feeling to me than the Stirling finest. The tips on this are very soft. It does display that, I don't think you can see it, but it does display that hooked tip sensation, or gel-like sensation. Because of the backbone, or the lack of stiff backbone, it feels to me more like a soft pillow moving across your face than a firm pillow. But with the soft tips, it definitely not a trouble in terms of scritchiness or chance of brush burn, if you will. It's an overall good knot, in my opinion, even though it falls short in the luxury category of the B2 or the Elite Razor. Alright, overall this knot performs very well for me from a novice standpoint. I really enjoy the fact that it doesn't hog the lather, nice soft tips. I can't recommend it though over any of the previous brushes I've reviewed, Declaration, Elite Razor Manchurian, or the Stirling, because the the shoddy customer service issues I've read about and heard about just would keep me away from buying this myself or recommending it. That's not to say if you don't have one, you don't like it. From what I understand, it's a good knot. This performs well. If you see one on BSD, you probably pick it up and know that it will ship to you on time, and the previous user gives it a stamp of approval in terms of performance. So really glad I got to try this one out. I enjoy being able to try all different kinds of badger knots, and this one performed well. But given the price point and the customer service issues, I would give this one a pass in favor of some of the other ones. As always, thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. See ya.